Yesterday, I think Jerry Rice will carry out the torch at the Olympics. I am predicting right now a 49er Olympic takeover. That's the name. To clear up the name of the show. That was yesterday's show. I said it yesterday. And I'll say it again more convincingly. NFL flag football will be an event at the Olympics, potentially. We expect professional wide receivers to play. Brandon Ayuk. So you see, the secret is that the Steelers don't have a wide receiver that's going to go to the Olympics. You know what they're paying for? When you get Ayuk, maybe half a season, and then you get credit for him next year. I'm telling you, Brandon Ayuk will be an Olympic gold medalist favorite. Doctor Who, listen to me, Doctor Who. Brandon Ayuk will be an Olympic wide receiver. The 49ers are going to steal the Olympics. Jerry Rice will come out with the torch. Who told you first? Who told you first? Who sees the future? I got a little bird told me on Spot Track last night. The Pittsburgh Steelers at the Olympics. Can you imagine that? They'll pay for that. Pickens? They're going to have Pickens. Nah. Antonio Brown? They're going to have Antonio Brown catching footballs at the Olympics. It's going to be NFL at the Olympics. Okay? Oh, you planted some bird seed and a little birdie came up. Jerry Rice will carry out the Olympic torch. Is that did my show clearly describe that happening? I mean, I've said more than anybody else is going to say all year. Nobody on earth can stand next to the shit that comes out of my mouth. Okay, you know I'm right. The Dallas Cowboys will not. CeeDee Lamb is not going to be at the Olympics, most likely. Although, you know, Dallas trains in Irvine. Irvine is South LA. They might be at the Olympics. They live at I mean, dude, the NFC East is trash. Even the Eagles are trash. If the Giants beat the Bengals, it'll be a giant season. The Colts just won. It's most likely not going to be a Bengals season. If the Bengals don't beat the Colts in the preseason, it's not on. The Colts are the best team in the tri-state now. I don't really know where Irvine is. Although Michael Irvine, and then you got Irvin, Texas. 3 instances of the name. This is my last cigarette. I think I'm sitting on 320. I'm drinking this. It's a Coca-Cola brand drink. This is not Arizona. Yeah, Jerry Rice, he's going to win the Olympics. The 49ers are going to take over the Olympics. Otherwise, we have nothing. There's nothing. What is Stephen Curry going to play? Everybody was making fun. Michael had that big thing growing on his neck. Even I had a big ass scar on my neck too, right here. I shit you not, I bought Michael Irvin a drink. Michael Irvin took himself out the game. When he was injured, he was done. It was too bad to see Michael stop moving. But Michael was a bastard, and he'd shove your ass to the ground and then catch the ball because he's a push off. He does that push off. Like AJ Green was doing push offs. AJ Green, Aramide. That's trash. Worst receiver in Bengals history. Most overrated, suffering succotash, just kissing ass to Georgia, the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs would have never been as successful with Stetson Bennett. The Bulldogs would never have back-to-back championships unless they were being glazed. The road to the Super Bowl goes through San Francisco. Yeah, there's 9 games in San Francisco this year before the playoffs. So it's nice that there's not 8 games. Technically, there was only 10 games, but we had 1 preseason, 1 Saint game, 9 regular season games. This Raider game tonight. This is the biggest Raider game since they played the 49ers. This year, second time this year. They're gonna fucking play. I mean, these guys have seen each other twice a year. They're not. Hey, maybe they won't play. The Colts are young money. Like it says Flacco. Flacco's old. You know, they're running Anthony Richardson. I haven't even seen the guy play. I can get my names mixed up on the Colts. As long as Pat McAfee is not there, they're gonna win. So, was Pat McAfee in Cincinnati? No, he wasn't. That's why they won. More for them. Nice brand ambassador, but he doesn't actually participate on the field or in this press. You know. I like the 90s Raiders. I was in Afghanistan. I was watching the Raiders score 35 points a game every week. I was blown away. Jerry Rice had the best season of his career in 2001, which is pretty damn good. Maybe they didn't really need Tim Brown, but oh yeah, Tim Brown's in the game. Yeah, Tim Brown, Mr. Raider. So look. Was Pat McAfee at the game going, hi guys? No, he wasn't. Usually Andrew Whitworth was at the game. I saw a boot. So Andrew Whitworth was at the game, and they played Beastie Boys Sabotage immediately after. They just want to let you know that Andrew Whitworth sabotaged Super Bowl 56. They just let you know. Mississippi. Jerry Rice went to Mississippi. Maybe Southwest. Sounds about right. I read Jerry Rice's book in high school. I wrote my thesis. I wrote my thesis on Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice. Was he I should thumb through that book again. It'd be a good read. Jerry Rice's book, what was it called? Nobody cared. Everybody read Bo Jackson's book, Bo Knows Bo. Okay. Only a few people read whatever Jerry Rice's book was. Jerry the San Francisco treat 3-minute Rice had some very big nostrils. Jerry Rice was not very good until Super Bowl 23 when he officially became the number one receiver. Yeah, I'm going to say he was a rookie in 86 and 87. He was still not the number one receiver. He didn't even have a fucking ring. So when he got his first ring, he passed John Taylor. Then they destroyed the Denver Broncos. Then 5 years later, they beat the Chargers, and they put the Chargers out of business. And the NFL is losing a lot of money because they're not in the market. They still support baseball down there. Good luck moving the Padres. The 49ers have destroyed multiple cities. The 49ers have pushed the Raiders out. They have forced the Chargers to move. They would rather the 49ers would rather play in St. Louis. Yeah. We'd rather go to St. Louis. We don't want to go to LA. No. But the Rams kicked the 49ers out of St. Louis. They said, you will not come here anymore. You're not going to come here anymore. I liked J.J. Stokes. J.J. Stokes was drafted a year before Owens. Stokes was a UCLA Bruin. We expect the 49ers to take the bet. They had a 14-year dynasty. They couldn't pick up a single wide receiver from the state of California. Okay, and at the very end, they're like, when Christian McCaffrey's dad left, they didn't take Terrell Owens. They took J.J. Stokes. Terrell Owens isn't part of the conversation. He wasn't on the 9. They cut Ricky Waters. He went up to Ricky Waters was the heart of the offense, man. Steve Young thinks his play action was good, but no, the threat of Ricky was good. Okay. Now Ricky Jackson. Ricky Running Waters, probably the best running back they ever had. They just couldn't pay him. They couldn't pay half of the team. But they're going to load up Steve Young. Yeah, Steve Young needs money. You really think Steve Young? That's like saying, hey man, Brock Purdy needs money, man. Brock Purdy? He doesn't spend money. Dude, he needs money. He doesn't even spend it. Okay. Ronaldo is coming to take over YouTube. CR7. Is that his code name? Cristiano Ronaldo 7. The new YouTube channel. 14 million. I'm not really I'm not watching Ronaldo's channel. But all the comments on Mr. Beast right now say Cristiano Ronaldo. So watching I Show Speed play Minecraft. Yeah, Wukong Black Myth. Okay. Are you watching Wukong? It's the same story as Dragon Balls. It's just as bad. I was watching the ending, the final ending, and it turned into a cartoon. All the graphics were gone. I was like, the monkey was eating from a bowl and throwing it, and that was the end of the movie. I sat through 25 minutes of that cutscene, bro, to watch a boat, and have some statues fade away. The Niners threatened to that's right, but they're stuck. The last thing they actually want to be is San Francisco. They'd rather not be in San Francisco. They could have an international. They could go down and play technically in Baja California. The future within the next 40 years. Oh man, them 49ers are going to be playing in Baja California. You have a problem with that? Yeah, they're going to go down and play in Mexico for all the rich people in Baja. That's not even mainland. That's like practically across the ocean to a typical Mexican. You have to go on a boat to get to Baja, man. That's where they're going to be playing. That's where they're. Yep. There won't be European expansion. We'll have South American expansion. Yeah. Right. Waiting for the game in Brazil is next. So, 49ers, they could have had the Panthers game. I believe they play 49er schedule.
Here's what's coming up for the 49ers between today and January 5th, 2025.
It's crazy we don't have a Panthers game this year. The 49ers wanted to play overseas. They could have had the game with the Jaguars moved. They don't play the Jags. Wait, who do they play? They play the Dolphins, yeah. It's a bad year for an overseas game. Heck, the Rams can go play in St. Louis in the preseason, for all I care. The future expansion is international series, but these are regular season games. The 49ers lost a game in Japan. That was their most recent, probably their most recent game was losing to the Denver Broncos in Japan. John Elway beating Joe Montana, and even the Rams beat the 49ers in Japan. You can smoke on your regular season record. It means nothing. Okay. The Montreal Alouettes. Waiting for kickoff. And thankfully, there's about 6 hours of football tonight. Probably going to feel like 7 hours of football on a Friday. And there's a mad-ass lot of games tomorrow. The Giants and Jets is a big game tomorrow. If the Giants beat the Jets will beat the Bengals. The Bengals won't make the playoffs. The Giants will beat the Jets. The Giants will beat the Bengals. They're gonna run. They're gonna run. Canadian football. When Doug Flutie was there, I tried to watch it, but he tried to follow it more in the 90s because they were taking NFL draft picks. Like, you had NFL talent in the 90s, so we actually did watch because Doug Flutie, number one, you have to look in with Doug Flutie, and number two, Doug Flutie was the Tom Brady of the 90s. Okay, then Drew Bledsoe came in very nicely. Okay, anyway, so, and then the Rocket Ishmael, the Raiders Ishmael the Rocket, Akeem the Rocket Ishmael, whatever his name was. It's more like the Raiders didn't. He just wanted to actually earn some money. Al Davis didn't have any, so you would go play for Canada. That's embarrassing. You have one guy on the roster getting all the money. That's probably how it worked. Todd Marinovich played up there too. He cut his hand on his crack pipe during halftime. Warren Moon had 6,000 yards a year in 1981 when he was playing. And sometimes your football card, like you could get a football card of Warren Moon, sometimes it would have his career, his CFL plus NFL stats. And then he had like 70, 80,000 yards. He could get 10,000 yards in 2 years very easy. And then Warren Moon probably played 4 years in the CFL. I'm just guessing. He has 5 consecutive Grey Cups. Okay, that's 5 years in a row. From 78 to 82. He had 21,000 yards in the CFL, 49 in the NFL. That's 70. And that's exactly as I remember correctly. Houston just couldn't catch a break, man. They had to pay every single wide receiver bonuses for hitting 1,000 yards, and they couldn't afford a running back. If they didn't have to pay Ernest Givens and I can't remember all the guys they had, but if they didn't have to pay every single wide receiver, they could have afforded a running back. That's the Achilles heel of the Oilers is they could never run, so they became a running team after Eddie George. And I don't like Eddie George, man. He's like the Maven of the NFL. If Maven was a running back, he would be Eddie George. Never seen a hair on his face. Man's addicted to shaving. He's smooth. always smooth. I had an episode, nobody showed up last night. It can still happen. When it, John Candy never made me laugh. John Candy was a guy who didn't even know what he looked like in his face. You know, he had it. It's like if Jack Black shaved. Oh no, there's John Candy. Yep. I'd rather have Jack Black look like shit. You know. Stop trying to look like a baby. I mean, with your the complexion. Ronaldo passes speed and subscribers. What? Uncle Melanoma. I like the way you write. I like the way you write. I write just like you. Nobody else. I just put idea. That's how I write. That's exactly how I write. I'm watching I Show Speed walk backwards in his bedroom. Now he's walking forward. He's crouching on the chair. Ronaldo's passing him. Molly Ward. Doctor Who, what, where? Large Marge. In the basement of the Alamo. Alright. Nice bike, Pee-wee. It's my birthday. I want that bike. I was like 15 for Pee Wee's Herman. That's it. Every movie was good in the 80s, even the bad ones. It's hard to fuck up a movie. Even American Ninja was a good one. And that's a low budget. I mean, people enjoy low budget shit. Like, the 80s was like, I'm gonna watch old movies. Retro movies. And I don't want to watch the scary vampire shit. Nah, not that shit. Yeah, Kurt Russell in Little China. I've already seen the bootleg NES game this week. I was watching some guy play, and it's a new game. And it's not good, but it kind of looks like it could fool somebody into being an old game. It's not. Every game on the Nintendo wasn't a beat 'em up. Every game is not about just throwing punches, but now everything is just a Contra ripoff, a Streets of Rage ripoff, and it's a new Nintendo games. It's just this. They're ripping off Final Fight. Oh, a new version of Final Fight with one punch button and one kick button. So you mean I can press all the buttons and it's only gonna do the same punch? I get to do the same punch no matter where I am. That's the crap ass. It's like, but it looks like the hero. Wait, you're playing Final Fight, and you take Guy. You're playing as Guy. He's a regular fighter in the game, and he has one move. You get to walk him around and do his one punch. I ain't about that. I wasn't about that when it was modern era, when it was brand new, when Final Fight was brand new. I was like, there's only one attack. I'm not playing that game. Every game suffers from the same problem. Every single game suffers. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Time, the Hyperzone Heist, whatever version, Manhattan. Walk around, one attack, one jump, press both buttons to jump. Wow. I enjoyed the jumping mechanics in Tomb Raider 1, but Tomb Raider is not a jumping game anymore. And I did pay for the newest Tomb Raider, and I played Tomb Raider. Only the new one is the only Tomb Raider I ever had. So I played demos on PlayStation. Everybody sampled the original, okay? But I never paid for it until the newest version came. So Tomb Raider is the best game. Avalanche Studio, the same people that make Final Fantasy, work on Tomb Raider now. Nobody likes the game they're working on. They think they should be working at the other company. Like, oh, you work here at Nintendo, but you think you should be working at Madden. Casey Jones. That's a weapon in Earthbound. 75% chance to miss with the Casey Jones bat. But it can one-shot a Starman. I'm gonna crank my radio up.
Three different planes to get them there. I did spend the night in New York because I'm trying to find direct without having to take a stopover, take a 6-pack. Look for me to go to Hawaii, but didn't really make that trip and play that game because they were owed $100 million from Hawaii. So they're showing out yet. So I'm going to go to Friday afternoon. I'm signing off. I'm going to head on down the highway to our sister station, AM 810. The brand. If we're going to bring in something in about 10 minutes, to crowd that takes over. Guys, have a nice weekend. Catch you later. Thanks. Marcus Thompson, next up, Sports League. From Kyle's mouth to your ears. To not get much out of this game, I think it would be a risk. This guy's getting too much off, so the goal is to play our starters.
I follow the bar underneath my house, and so every time they're I'm looking at Facebook. I'll show you this. An advertisement for the bar downstairs. Just for everybody. Maybe you can see the price of drinks. You see the hours. You can just sit downstairs and get drunk, you know? Come on. Come on. I never go in that bar. I would rather go in with a guest. I'm looking at my Facebook. The casting call. Well, who am I going to call? Woodman? The Woodman. Can't find my show. Where's my show? Unless you're the same actor every time. I can't find my live feed, so I'm looking at my channel, and my shit doesn't say I'm live. I'm looking at my watch history, and I can't see this video. I auditioned for the Army. I got in. Look, I'm not up to anybody else's standard. I'm not trying to get into anything else. The pressures of fitting in are gone. I watch everybody else try to fit. I'm in. I'm already in. So I've already been casted. Everybody has a unique look, so. I'm known for the terrible audio. My terrible audio. I feel like Dark Side Phil. I clear my throat as much as Dark Side Phil's. Still the streamer of the year. Is he playing Wukong? Dark Side Phil wants 50,000 to come onto that Local Live. So now I'm watching a bootleg of Phil play Wukong Black Myth. By the way, Phil keeps saying Duty should clip that. Pals for life. Darkside Phil has nothing to say while fighting the giant rock monster. The rock monster is pounding the ground. Phil is taking.
They're gonna finish it. They're gonna kill him. They did it. My clones killed him. Nice. My clones finished the fight. Yeah, that's so.
He says his clones finished the fight for him.
Bye. Heart of stone. I got a heart of stone. And a mind core for upgrading with the guy who does the mind core upgrades.
Deadpan.
And the Skanda of feeling. Yeah, I wonder where I use that. Emotion is the child of uncertainty, born from the touch of experience. Once hidden inside the Buddha's head, this treasure is a secret yet to be revealed. Alright. Yeah, the clones are good. I think the clones are the best way to clutch a boss fight. Get them down to low health and do some of the clones. Just chill. Let the clones do what they do. Dodge a bit. Let them whittle the health down. And if you need to finish it, finish it. But man, that seems really good now. Seriously. What a stream. What's up, King Michael? So I don't know where to use that item now. Yet another level. Can we upgrade this? Because it's so good. Moderately increase the duration of the duplicates. Increase the damage dealt by duplicates nearby. Let's moderately increase the maximum health of the duplicates. There you go. That sounds good to me. Man, alright. Well, I don't know what we're supposed to do with that item. Maybe it's for later. Or maybe you use it now. I don't know. I know there's a save point over here, and this is where we're going to adjourn for the day. Alright. Craft a weapon? Oh! I can finally craft a new weapon. The Cloud Pattern Stone Staff. Moderately increases the damage executed by charge smash heavy attacks. I don't charge. Why is it all to charge attacks? I don't charge the attacks.
Because X, 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 and then Y. How to play Wukong? Yo. X, 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 Y. And then right trigger. You hold Y and right trigger.
Alright, let's do it. Cloud pattern, those stabs give you a major increase to defense and to damage. Let's do that.
You build up your attack, then you spend your attack, then you do your ultimate attack. So X, 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 Y. Right trigger Y. X, 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 Y, right trigger Y.
Perfect dodging, see?
You don't press up.
Perfect dodging can be grants to focus
So you
and spell.
might
That's
run
good.
forward.
Like, I like this, but I need way more will to do it. I actually have all the items I need to make it. Yeah, I just need will, and I don't have any will right now, so maybe I'll do it later. Jake's Shadow Clone Jutsu. Exactly. That's what kind of, that's what based off of.
Am I gonna make it an hour?
Distract the enemies, you fight them. Exactly right. Okay. Well, guys. Again, what a stream. I had an absolutely great time.
Darkside Phil has defeated the rock monster, which is what I thought was the end of the game. I think he's now ready to go and see what ending he has coming. Moral Laurel. Watch the ending of the new video game. Just watch the ending. Don't play it. Just say Wukong ending, right? Or good. You want the good ending or the bad ending? You should watch whatever ending you find first, and just I can't tell you. They say there might be more than two endings. You might see the third ending before Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. So this is the first game where people saw the ending before it came out. You're not supposed to try and beat it. You're supposed to just watch the end because it's Dragon Ball. It's the same story, and it's not very good. You know what? It's not my job to critically. It looks like the gameplay is meh. There's no backflips. No backflips. There's no fucking backflips in the game, bro. Can you believe that? Do a backflip. Okay? There's no backflips in the game. How they made a game with no backflips, and they called it Wukong. Why couldn't they just put it? They have jumps. Okay, they jump around, and there's some versions of a flipping kick, or there's something that could pop. There's no backflip button. Okay, there's no. So it's just monkey jumping. They really fucked it up. It doesn't feel like a monkey. And I don't have to actually play it with my own. I can tell by look at. Oh, I know that people are playing it on computer. That means you play with the keyboard. Don't even think. It feels like pressing WASD. Oh, this game feels like a space bar. Whoa, this game feels like pressing the 1, 2, 3 keys. That's what your game feels like. You press a jump button, you press an attack button, and you do a flying flip attack, but it's not a backflip. It's not just a backflip. I didn't say attack somebody, fly back and forth. Just do a backflip right here. You can't do it. In most games you can't do it. This is not Super Mario Brothers 64, where Mario does backflips all day. Most games don't have backflips, and you can't. What this means? It means I need to thin this side. I'm always biting off this side and this side. Okay. 4 o'clock. What time? NFL schedule.
Here are the NFL games between yesterday and Sunday.
The game has already started. The Falcons and Jaguars. I don't like sideburns. Sideburns. Nope, don't like them. Elvis died when I was 1 year old. I don't give a shit. That shit died. I definitely saw adults rocking the sideburns as a kid. I never wanted to be like the people I met. You know, that I wasn't. There's just sideburns is too hippie for me. Gross. I don't like looking at men. I don't like looking at men. Why? I don't like looking at men. I don't want to see a bunch of shit fucking coming out of some man's face. That's the bottom line. I'm only, people had sideburns in the '70s. I don't like. I'm not here to look at a fucking man's face. I don't think about what a man looks like. That's just I think about what women look like. I like looking at women. And I tend to only look at women. And in America, it's over 50% women. There's enough women for every man. I forget what a soul patch is. I don't think I have one. I got the military genius mustache. I got my Kansas City Chiefs. My Andy Reid mustache. Oh yes, I had a soul patch on locked up women behind bars. If you look at my credit, my IMDb page, yeah, I have. But one time I had a soul patch. During the recession, saving on razors is every man's. I can still afford my razors. Yeah, I got IMDb page. Yeah. I'm a real actor. I'm like YouTubers. I almost joined SAG. I could have been SAG. I claimed 3 Emmys. I worked on three different Emmy award-winning shows. And I'm trying to load up my channel, and I cannot find my. I got 2 SAG vouchers. I needed 3. Somebody's playing Michael Jordan. Michael!
I'm out. I can't stand the things either. Damn. Must be honest.
Michael. I never had a headshot at Central Casting.
That's my fault. That's my fault, yo. Damn. So I can't stand the motherfucking things, man. Damn. Oh my God. I'm fucking right.
This guy's mad. Look at this gameplay, bro.
She pissed me off.
Nice dunk.
Oh, man, I forgot.
Jordan!
It's gone out. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord.
Thank the Lord.
Get your, yeah. I see you. I see you.
Nice pass, bro. He was open.
Can't stand this anxiety. Anxiety, look at this.
Is that Jordan playing?
That's fact now. I don't need that. Let's go.
Nice jam.
Oh, shit. Yeah, need that.
I used to have this game.
Come
Bro,
on.
I had this game. I owned this game. I got it used the Blockbuster when they sold it.
Let's go, man.
I probably paid $9.99. Basically the same as renting it.
Nah, I can't stand them things too, man. That little fake ass hockey killers, man. Get your hockey ref killers. Get your ass out of here, man. Yeah. You got it. Keep on forgetting every time. Let's go.
Nice. He broke the bastard.
Bring the glass in real like you just don't care. Yeah. But you thought this was a bitch. Let's go. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, not this motherfucker. Get your mighty Joe young ass out of here, nigga. See you playing games, man.
That's the real game. Michael Jordan on Super Nintendo. I got my copy from Blockbuster when they sold it. Blockbuster sold everything. Oh yeah, there's a big strike in Hollywood. There's no. Final 90 seconds of the video. "40-second warning" in the end of the. The guy was having too much fun. Playing Michael Jordan. Chaos in the Windy City. And it's a long game. I played that game. I probably got 80% through it, and I fatigue. It takes a lot to get through that game. The game's fucking long, but you're not really directly profit off it. So you'll never see the premium Nintendo games on a shill stream. because they're so desperate to turn. Oh, I gotta turn Chrono Trigger back on. I need to play. I need to play Zelda. They can't function. They still need to play Zelda, and show somebody. I'm gonna show somebody I can play Zelda. You say elevator action. It's more like Michael Jackson's Moonwalker because you're saving children, I think. Like, the animation is on par with Moonwalker, yeah. But elevator action has like 3 animations. They like walking, standing, walking, the legs moving. I mean, not a lot of animation in that. It would be a great grandfather of animator. Acclaim is Activision, right? I always get these things confused. They both do. There were still better software producers than even peak Activision. Bruderbund. I would like to have a Bruderbund collection. Bruderbound. Shoplifter, Load Runner, Prince of Persia. As soon as I'm done streaming, I'm gonna go out and get a pack and then I'm gonna smoke it during the Nana game. Okay. When oh, no cigarettes. Smoking real soon. Should I open up AIScore.com? I could get my NFL score. It doesn't work in. Eagles may soar, but weasels don't get sucked into the engines. If there was a score, the phone would tell me. It's still 0-0 in the first quarter. Jacksonville has the ball at the Atlanta 28. 5-play, 64-yard drive. Trevor Lawrence is in the game. Trevor Lawrence is 3 for 3, 53 yards. Pass interference on a deep ball by Trevor Lawrence enforced. Roughing the passer enforced. Russia King of Prussia. It says Belch. Master Burp. Master Burper. 3rd and 5 at the Atlanta 28 is now 1st and goal on the 8. Belch off. I'm calling you out, Belcher, Welcher. It's 1st and goal on the Atlanta 8. Trevor Lawrence, Taylor Heineke is 2 of 5. You got me good, yeah. You called me out. It's 3rd and 5. It's come on. You're sitting on my JD Vance taking a huge stinky Trump. I can't get no. Are you singing? The Jags have scored a touchdown. Evan Ingram pass from Trevor Lawrence. You gotta wipe your Melina. Okay, the Falcons are down 7-0. That means their season is over. Sitting on your yaya, waiting for my la. And they're playing in Vegas tonight, 7 hours, 7 o'clock. $80 tickets. It's been a long episode. Let me swipe up and look at my battery. 91%. As I said, Jerry Rice will carry the torch out for the Olympic Games. The 49ers will be competing for Olympic gold medals in flag football. It's going to be Brock Purdy in the Olympics, throwing the ball. I can imagine the smile on Purdy's face when he thinks this shit is legit. Oh, the little guy, he thinks the flag football is real. Oh, jeez. Look at it. Brock Purdy throwing the ball to Brandon Ayuk. It's the flag football. You're going to see that. That's going to be the amateur exhibition. You know. You say Brock Purdy is the vision of amateur, the visions of amateur quarterbacks. He was years ahead of his time, with nobody rushing him. I love the feel of hair coming out of my face. Yeah, it feels like the Olympics are next year. Hey. I like getting long. I like getting hair stuck in my teeth. What can I say? When's the last time you had a hair stuck in your tooth? What you do is you take your earplugs, you put a little hair, get some hair right over the hole. And now I'm gonna stuff hair into the hole. Now the hair is stuck in the. I've shoved the hair into my ear. And I still can't find my show. There it is. Okay. You can see the hair goes into my ear.
Finally, all the parts get out. Need advice? We got advice. No matter what you need,
And I have
we have thousands of professional parts people.
hair coming out of my ear.
Make sure you have it. Exceptional customer service. Just one part that makes our Riley stand apart. The professional parts people.
So when I pull on this, I can hear. It's like a microphone. The vibration. It's like the ocean. It's still hot. There's still hair stuck in my ear. Now it's clear.
Tom, this is a team that goes back to Seattle. One game over 500, 4 games out of the wild card. Every time we have this conversation, it feels like we say, okay, the Giants need to do this. Say, 13-6.
Oh no, this ear is full of hair.
So they're not completely out of it, but they're never really in it. That's what the Giants feel like. That's what they feel like.
It actually tickles.
They're just kind of and they are what they are. And I think over that, they started out that stretch. So I thought they needed to go 12-7. I thought 13-6 would be a good number, but 12-7. I think they started off 7-3. And then they ended up 8-6 after the Braves series.
You know, we should get.
And then 11-8, I believe it was. So again, to your point, and the point I've been making forever, it's not a total disaster, but it's not what you needed. And really what they needed was like a 13-6 spurt. And really what they needed was the 11-8 wouldn't have been, it would have been so much better if you could have traded one of those wins for one of the losses against Atlanta. Yeah. Like, because that was 2 games. You went 2-2 in that series. Then it's like picking up an extra game. Like going 3-2 against the Braves. That was the one that really hurt. But you know, it's like they just. Yeah, and look, the guy was cast a while ago. They are who they are, and they really have fluctuated throughout the course of the season.
Oh, this on my.
They went up 5 games over 500 early in the season. They've been 6 games under 500 and a couple points during the season.
Oh, no, that's not
It's
right.
going to bounce around. It's
I
going
want
to
you
be
right here.
around. It's
Hey.
usually between right at 500 and 200.
Good episode today. 1 hour and 20 minutes.
And they do it, and then they just let it slide back down. They got the 3 games over 500 and then slide back down. So it just, you know, that's what happens when you're just a mediocre baseball team that is not great at hitting, but not as bad as you think. You look at the overall numbers, and they're not good, but baseball's not good. So in terms of runs scored, last I checked, they were 15. They're right in the middle. Hey, it's not terrible. Really, what they were looking for, and what I was thinking, you were hoping to bank on, was the pitching. And once the pitching got healthy, that could carry you. So they've got Webb, who after about a month ago, he had like 3 rough starts. Everything's
Ram.
put him out there, you're expecting to win, even though it didn't happen last game. And that
We're only expected to.
that's what I thought I heard. I thought I heard him say he had some limitations. Yeah. That's where I thought, okay, well then I can't say you gotta go 9 because Roper was the last guy on the question. I'm going 9 because they got rules to go 9. And I'm not going to question him.
It's going 9?
Because Melvin's going to put him out there for he knows the importance of that game, and he thought if he could go 9, he would have put him out there for 9, or whoever could gladly taken the ball for the 9. But he's been fine. Snell's been dominant. Ray's been kind of wildly up and down, which was expected. You're hoping for better, and that was kind of the hope. But, you know, coming out the year off, this is what it probably should look like. Dominant, and then just kind of, you know, rocking guys, hitting guys, balls leaving the yard. Like, he's not dialed in, nor should we expect him to be. You can hope, but you can't expect that. And then you get Ray Birdsong, and not Ray Birdsong, you get Harrison and Birdsong. And I'm not sure how much Harrison's innings are starting to catch up to him because the velocity's down a little
Baseball?
bit.
He's talking about baseball.
He grinds and he's a competitor, but he can use that extra 2-3 miles an hour on that fastball. And I know that high fastball. The slider or something else is going to have to be a plus pitch for him to play.
Somebody cracked their head.
Which is a 1 or a 2, one of those type guys. He needs a lot more like pitch that he can count on. That's a really good pitch. And then Birdsong, you know, he had a little bit of a snafu there for a couple starts. He pitched really well against the A's. But the hope was the pitching would carry him. And everybody knows, everybody said it many times.
The Buccaneers game is kicked off 0-0. Buccaneers and Dolphins in Tampa.
Maybe they could. Like on paper, you look at it, that's pretty good staff right there. But it hasn't worked out that way. Like it's had its moments, but it just hasn't been that kind of staff. And they really needed to be that kind of staff. And it just hasn't been. So, you know, it's like they're just gonna have an egg in it. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know, come from behind, blow some leads, hit some homers.
I'm gonna watch the old Barrio complain about domestic abuse in La Bamba.
They need to find a way to get him in the door of that. And I don't really care if it's through the minor league system, and which is why I was kind of hoping.
So your comment about hair growing out is actually stuck now?
And just kind of let him go. I think you made a really good point last time we talked. Like, I just swear the fact he gave up so there that he doesn't play. And I get it from Melbourne.
Dr. Pepper or Mr. Pibb? Mr. Pibb is more likely on coming on the correct ice. I think if I order a Dr. Pepper, it's probably not. But where do you get your Mr. Pibb? Round Table Pizza? Who? So I mean, I don't remember where I had the most Mr. Pibb. So probably. Dr. Pepper wins, the official drink of the Dallas Cowboys. That's right. And I've driven around Waco. That's where Dr. Pepper's from. Dr. Pepper is, better. It's just better than. Well, I used to go to a Marie Callender's restaurant, and it was always kind of overhyped, if you ask me. I never enjoyed my food at the restaurant, and it has a microwave. Everything's the same in the microwave. I'd rather have a Hungry Man, Swanson. I'd rather have Swedish meatballs. Microwavable Swedish meatballs. Not Hot Pockets, Swedish meatballs. And then you get the 1 pound bag of burritos. You buy burritos by the pound. Okay. It better be 1.4 pounds. It'll be 10 burritos in a bag. Burritos by the pound. You know what? I love saving money. We're rushing out. We're going out the door. To spend money. You can't always save money. Brick up. Apples. Things anywhere. Wings of Redemption said he found some chicken at the gas station when he went out. Well, I just found apples at the elevator. Shimmy, they're frozen. Shimmy. Leave my black big. Let's go with that. I say don't pee. Don't pee on the floor. Cake. Free cake. Birthday. First come 40 exactly. Oh no, exactly. First come, first some. 48 slices. Ponies. First come ponies. We'll have cake. There's sheets. I don't need sheets. I stopped. I hit McDonald's. The Jags are up 21-0. So I get back in here and I see I still got my last red stuff ready to go into my nice picture, nice in shot.